So, I'm back, everybody, and I've made Whirl. Whirl is a transformer from the IDW comics, originating from G1. He transforms into an attack chopper of sorts, belonging to Cybertron. I really don't know the story of Whirl that much, so I'll leave it at that. What I wanted to do with him is make a character based on the IDW comics. And I've done this with several other characters from this continuity as well. Now, Whirl was one of my favorite Transformers because of his design, and the fact that he's a psychopath. Now, I've added several custom animations to Whirl, like the telescope and the eye. If I press a certain key, I can change the expression from looking at ya to happy looking at ya. Now then, I haven't read too many IDW comics, but I have seen many images with Whirl and a telescope. So I kind of took the idea and made it into an actual animation with a telescope. So yeah, Whirl has a telescope. And that should be it for Whirl, one of my favorite Transformers. Now then, I've made improvements to my packs. As you can see, I've made animations for a few of them, but I've also made combiner teams. I've made a custom one, as you can see from these gameplay. Now this team of combiners, well, are designed around Menasor loosely. Except for I replaced, well, the alt modes and one of the characters with a boat. Don't ask why I did with the boat. I just thought there was a lack of boat formers. And knowing me, I personally love boat formers. Now then, coming up to IDW Rodimus Prime in both Lost Light and normal color form. Now this one was a fun one to make and probably one of my favorite, well, pacformers of all time. Now then, he's designed on the, obviously, the IDW continuity with some minor changes. And their alt modes are also designed around the IDW comics. Now then, Rodimus Prime wasn't my favorite character at the start. I didn't like him at the start, but then I saw the IDW comics and then realized that's a cool guy. I'm going to make him into a pack 3. And so work began instantly on this guy. And after I completed it, I looked at it and said, oh yeah, this is one of my best creations yet. So yeah, I hold him in high regards. Now then, I've given him the power of flames. So you can press a key and it will summon a flame burst all around you. So any enemies within that flame circle will catch on fire and hopefully die a painful, painful death. Yay, Rodimus Prime, the Pyro of Transformers. Yay. Now then, moving swiftly on to Armada Megatron. Now then, I had to figure out how to make Megatron's Minicorn, and unfortunately he's unable to transform with an animation. I mean, I could make him transform without an animation, but I decided to not do that because I'm lazy, and I'm hoping to make another version of it with an improved face. Now then, Armada Megatron's Minicorn allows him to have a laser. Now, he didn't do that in the show, of course, but I couldn't move the turret from one side of him to the other. That would have took me forever to do that. Yeah, sorry. And I have also made the Star Saber for Megatron, which replaces the stun stick. Now, I was gonna add custom animations to it, but then again I got lazy, unfortunately. Sorry. But yeah, so Armada Megatron is probably one of my favorite Transformer Megatrons. Next to Prime and animated. Fun fact, Armada was the first ever Transformers series I've ever watched. So, yay, I was an Armada fan. Yay. Now then, I based the alt mode on the Armada, except for changing a few of it to make it look more like a tank. Like, the back was changed a little bit, and I've also changed the turret. Now then, Armada Megatron, what is basically my first real Megatron, right next to Shattered Glass Megatron, which I may release or may show off in the future, or may not. It all depends, really, on whether I'm lazy or not. So, yeah. Armada Megatron. Now, here's a close-up of the Star Saber, which I actually was hoping to make out of 3 minicons, but got lazy as well. Apparently I'm super lazy now. But don't worry, I will continue on and start to improve all these designs for you all to enjoy, and then start releasing them one by one to the public. So yay, you will all eventually have Transformers to play with. Now, I have to actually apologize again. I was unable to finish the animation of my actual story time of my holiday, because I'm actually trying to fully animate it with scenes and everything. I mean, I could go lazy with that as well and make it more into a slideshow than anything, but I'd much rather animate the whole thing for you all to enjoy. Now then, for people who just came here for the pacformers, please subscribe for more, and tell me who you want me to release next to the public. Right now I've released Rodimus Prime and Barricade/Prowl to the public for you all to enjoy. And yeah, that's basically it. Again, sorry for not uploading more. It's just that I came back from holiday a few weeks ago and have been trying to get it back into the groove of making videos. So sorry again. So thank you all for enjoying it, and I'll hopefully see you all in the near future. Now have a nice day, and goodbye everyone.